I was thinking about one practice that helped me create more time in my day. And I want to share it with you because this one practice made the difference between me feeling rushed all the time, hurried all the time, and ending my day exhausted, just using this tip alone, right? And it is essential to rewire our brain so that we can create what we want. So I'm going to walk you through it. If you don't have issues with time, you can use it with anything where you feel lack. If you feel a lack of money, if you feel a lack of love, like you can just start using this practice, tailor it in those areas. It really helps create abundance. If you don't know who I am, my name is Dina Cataldo. I am the lawyer for lawyers who are ambitious and work really, really hard without seeing the result that they want. And I help them rewire their brain with coaching to help them achieve exactly what they want in their life. So, with this practice that I want to share with you, it's important that you practice it all the time, that you are incredibly consistent with it. The good thing is that all you have to do is show up during your day and just pay attention. You don't have to like do anything extra. You don't have to do a journaling exercise. You don't have to do anything like that. So, you could do it as you are going about your day. So, here it is. What you do is when you notice that you are feeling pressured or anxious or hurried, okay, start to notice that feeling in your body. For me, it's this feeling of feeling really tense in my shoulders. I notice my breath starts to get really shallow and I kind of hunch over a little bit. Like I can just tell I'm kind of huddled in a little ball like this. And I then ask myself, like, okay, I'm thinking I'm in a hurry. So, okay, why? Okay, I have plenty of time, right? Like I would tell myself things like, I have plenty of time. This is okay. I'm going to make it. Like it'll be okay, like self soothing type talk. But it's really just watching the brain when it goes to, I'm in a hurry. So here's an example of how it would work. I would be driving to the office and I would notice myself getting annoyed with other cars. So it doesn't always show up as like, I feel like I'm in a hurry. It comes up when we're like in a hurry, but we're not noticing that thought. It's just like, oh, that person's so annoying. They cut me off. They shouldn't be in front of me. They shouldn't be doing that. They're so inconsiderate. All of these other thoughts happening in my head. And then I would notice I was getting upset and I would say, oh, I'm in a hurry. Okay. Well, it's okay. I'm all right. I'm going to be fine. Like it's okay. And I would make up stories about the driver in front of me, for instance, like maybe something bad happened to a family member and maybe they need to get somewhere really quickly. Like it's okay. It's not a problem. And then I would start just talking to myself on the way to the office. It's okay. I have plenty of time. And I would take deep breaths and I would relax. It sounds really funny, right? But this is literally what I needed to do over and over and over again to remind my brain that I had plenty of time and that everything was okay. And you can use this anytime you're feeling in a hurry, whether you've got a deadline, you've got anything else going on your plate. You just say, look, it takes as long as it takes. Say, I'm doing the best that I can. I am prioritizing what needs to get done right now. I'm getting done exactly what needs to be done. And you just remind yourself of this every time you start noticing that you're tense. At first, you are going to notice you're tense a lot if you were anything like me and you are a hard worker who wants to get things done yesterday. And maybe you're always feeling behind. And so you just feel this pressure in your body. But just know and notice that this feeling is caused by a thought that you're having. At first, you're going to say these things to yourself and they're going to sound like a load of baloney. You're going to be like, there's no way I freaking have like zero time right now. But here's what I want to remind you of is that everything starts with a thought. So of course, at first, this is going to be difficult and you're not going to really like believe that thought. But I want you to just start getting into the practice of taking deep breaths, feeling more openness in your body, thinking those thoughts at the same time. This is like a time hack. This is something, an abundance hack that you can use anytime that is always available to you. So I want you to go forward and use this because it really does help. And you might feel really silly at first because I know I did. But when you start doing this over and over and over again, you're going to notice a big difference in how you feel in your body. You're going to notice that your brain doesn't necessarily go first thing to I'm super busy or really annoyed at other people for wasting your time. It's just a practice. You do it all the time. And even now, I notice sometimes I will go into the hurried mode. And then I just do the same thing as I just remind myself, oh, I'm not in a hurry. My brain just thinks I am. Like it's just a thought, it's not a problem. And so I just remind myself, like I don't have to do it all the time like I used to, but I just remind myself now it's like, oh, it's okay. I got plenty of time. Everything's fine. I got this. All right, my friend, I hope you use that. And if you are curious about coaching, I encourage you to book a strategy session with me. And that is really going to be the measure of whether or not we're a good fit. And I'll give you a hint here. If you're really ambitious, like if you want to build a practice, if you want to increase your partnership, your book of business, if you want to build a business on top of your current legal practice, if you're one of those people who is super like charged, super on fire to create something more with your life, that's who I coach. And I help them create more time and start to use their brain management in a different way so that they can achieve things with less stress. So book a call with me, go to dinacataldo.com, click the work with me button, and then we can have a call. We can see if we're a good fit. And then we go from there. All right. I hope you have a great day. Bye.